Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today for your Sunday, it's going to be MARU and SOO here on OCEANBORN. Bottom right going to be MARU, and in the top left it's going to be SOO. MARU is the best Terran player in the world right now, but man, he has so many problems with Serral. Serral figures him out and just kind of sweeps him pretty much every single time they show up at a premier tournament. And I have no idea, man. But hey, MARU is a god at TVZ against anybody else. So, SOO has his work cut out for him. MARU has knocked him out of premier tournaments for the last several years, and basically it's just a reversal from the MARU versus Serral situation here. What does Serral do differently than SOO? Let's find out. Hatch first in it is on OCEANBORN is SOO, Terror of the Overlord, scouting out for proxies. We've got a barracks, ooh, double barracks here from MARU, taking a page out of Byung's playbook. Let's see, there's not going to be one Reaper SOO, it's going to be multiple Reapers, and I feel like that's basically the meta here today to do this. Byung's opening, so SOO should be prepared for it, but we will see. Yeah, pull down. Yeah, pull down early so we can get queens out a little bit earlier and then delaying the gas, because speed is not going to be finished anyway when these Reapers show up, man. So this Reaper's name is going to be Executor Neural from White Fang of War, a fellow StarCraft enthusiast known for creating numerous memes for StarCraft 1. He now seeks some more personal experience on the battlefield to help him better study tactics. Yeah, Executor Neural got his own YouTube channel. He does do StarCrafty memes in StarCraft 1, and they're fun. I like him a lot. Man, he still doesn't have gas. He's trying to go for a fast third. He's doing like a sub 2-minute third base over here. Look at this. Okay, well, it was until he decided to make some queens. And now he's not. But hey, here comes Executor Neural. Oh man, if you can shut this down, that'd be so good. And see, what's interesting about this multiple Reaper opening is that it delays the third base. I've seen it time and time again recently in GSL, specifically this season. There's multiple Reapers, you can kind of harass and delay the third base, and Zergs end up getting their third base at like 3:34 minutes. That sucks. So SOO, he's metagaming it. He's just like, yo, what's up? I'm just not gonna get gas. Oh my gosh, he's gonna kill this Reaper. Oh, MARU, you're a dog. Can't believe you got out of there. So yeah, so you just delay gas because, again, you're not going to have speedlings by the time these guys show up anyway. But it might get dicey at some point if multiple Reapers, many Reapers show up and you're not getting speed at all. And then how are you supposed to deal with them? Dude, they cannot kill this hatch. There is no universe in which this hatch dies. He's just trying to weaken it up, basically. Oh, see now. Oh my gosh, you would have speed by this point. This is tricky. This is a really tricky scenario. Lings are body blocking the ramp, but I mean, they can cliff jump anyway. Why? I don't know why that matters. Yeah, now queens are chasing around. Oh my gosh. One queen to defend these drones. I mean, 4 drones die. Drones are trying to body block. Fail there, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, that was actually really nice that happened. Drone dead. Didn't even turn it into a spore. So 6 drones die in all of that chaos. But, I don't know, it's 33 workers for SOO and 28 from MARU. I think SOO's okay with this. He's finally taking his gas. What a weird... I like it, though. I mean, yes, he did lose 6 drones. Yes, his speed is delayed forever. Like, when was the last time you saw Metabolic Boost coming in a TVZ? I guess if somebody was just going, like, a 3 Roach, or a 3 Ravager opening or something, you don't get speed. But, crazy. This is something I've never seen before. Thank you, SOO. I appreciate that. Never before seen opening in direct response to this Beyond Multiple Reaper expand opening. So here's where MARU's brave, right? You don't normally come out here and just kind of sit in the middle of the map as a Terran player because there's going to be speedlings that can show up and kill you easily. Ooh, good snipe on those. But he knows that speed just never happened. And speed is not happening because we're throwing down a Roach Warren, I guess. But also maybe you should have some speed upgrades eventually for Lings. It's nice. Like, here's the thing. I watch Zerg players get Roach Ravager armies, and they're slow, and they're kind of ponderous. And they're strong, but, like, if there's stuff going on in multiple places in the map, they can't really do anything about it. And if you need to just, like, send a little Ling contingent to check on a base, maybe harass something that's not even a planetary, right? Like, maybe the Terran player got greedy, never planetary to this base. You can't get, like, 3 roaches over there and get anything done, really. It's nicer to have, like, 10 Lings you can send over. So if you're going Roach Ravager, which is happening, I'd still like to sprinkle, you know, a little hit squad of 12 to 20 speedlings to just harass bases. Because I have definitely seen games where, yeah, the Terran player has bases that are open for Ling harass, but there just aren't any Lings. The Zerg player's just going nothing but Roach Ravager, and they just can't get down there fast enough to do anything or get out. You know what I mean? So I'm just not a huge fan of Roach Ravager. I always say they've got an expiration date on them. If you can get a Roach Ravager win here in about before the 12-minute mark, you're probably going to be okay. It looks pretty good, actually, against most Terran builds. But what it doesn't seem to do is have any endurance, right? Eventually, we're going to get a lot of Marauders out. We're going to get upgrades on those Marauders. Marines will eat Ravagers for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and Marauders against Roaches. We know how that always goes. That was the intent. The Marauder was developed to destroy Roaches. So it does. As the 4th base comes in from SOO. So it just, I don't know. Transition, there has to be a plan to transition out of this. SOO's not doing, you know, the big Roach Ravager go, go, go maneuver at all. And the other problem with Roach Ravager is there's nothing to deal with these medevacs. There's no Hydras in this mix. There is no Spire. There's just nothing that can deal with medevacs very easily. So here comes the attack into the 4th base. Army in position to deal with this, though. Yeah, I mean, tumors die, but otherwise, no. No, 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 no. No, too many Roaches. It's Marines and no Marauders in this group. So Roaches at this stage are going to be pretty friggin' awesome. I mean, it's 1-1 Marines versus 0-0 Roaches. So, I mean, it's pretty... One of the situations that's going to be pretty good for Marines here. When the numbers, yeah, see, when the numbers start showing up, it's that one default armor the Roaches have that really cause problems. So, yeah, that's dead, and then you drop over here and try to kill some more stuff, and it's just super annoying, and honestly, I'd throw down a Spire. If I was SOO here, I would throw down a Spire here. 9 drones down. Just make a handful of Corruptors. Just shut down the drops with that, right? Because as it stands, these medevacs are barely injured. They're going to be able to heal up. Ah, see, Maru's adding the Marauders to the group. This is what I'm talking about. This is the play. 2-2 coming in as well. Upgrades for MARU are fantastic. Like 1-1, oh gosh, +1 attack is not done yet from SOO, and he just started +1 ground carapace. And he's going for a Hive. What on earth is your Hive for? Roach Ravager doesn't need Hive unless you're going for +3 and 3 armor, 3 attack for them, which maybe you are. Entirely possible. I don't know, man. Hey, here we go. Got some speedlings in the mix. That's what we're talking about. Shoves MARU away. Takes another base. So, I mean, SOO's doing fine. He's going to have Banelings, which is actually a huge friggin' deal here. Roach Ravager doesn't have any splash. Don't you tell me that Corrosive Bile is a splash damage ability, because it's not. Splash damage requires you to hit more than one unit at a time. Corrosive Bile never does that. Corrosive Bile hits a tank or a Liberator. It never hits a clump of Marines or Marauders or anything. It's way too easy to dodge. It's insanely easy to dodge. So MARU pushing in, and yeah, this base is going to die, but that's cancel, 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 cancel. That's why this base is coming up. Double expand from SOO to account for that. 14 Banelings getting fired up. That's splash damage. Banelings are splash damage. There's splash damage in design and splash damage in reality. Here we go. Banelings have speed. Corrosive Biles land on nothing because they're going after moving targets, but for zoning stuff, fine. They're a zoning ability. Banelings, don't crash on the tanks. Ah, none of them connect on the Marines at all. Oh, the Marauders are doing a pretty fantastic job here, soaking up a lot of Baneling hits. Where are all the Banelings now? Gone. They're all exploded on things that weren't Marines, I guess. He needs another scan. There we go. Scan up. Tumors down right side. This tumor's a big one for SOO right now. Keeping that alive is humongous. Adrenal on the way. So that's another thing the Hive is for Adrenal. He's giving the Lings +1 attack. Still firing up roaches here. MARU 3-base pushing, but also getting a 4th base behind it. So this is not a 3-base all-in from him. And he decides to go back. All right. Soo. Soo. Soo's hanging on here against MARU. I don't like that he's still making... Well, he's actually technically not making roaches anymore. He's getting Vipers, though. A little Parasitic Bomb would be good. There you go. Banelings trying to get some connections. If they don't... They're just falling back here. But yeah, hit the like button if you're enjoying this game, man. Like, my channel is kind of shrinking a little bit. I think that may be due to just maybe a little bit of some popularity dip in StarCraft 2 recently, which is discouraging, but that's okay. I love it. I'm going to be casting it forever. But yeah, hitting the like button just tells the algorithm for YouTube that I'm here. Other StarCraft fans can find their way here. You can have conversations with them. It's a good time. Like and subscribe. Okay, so MARU says I canceled the 1 base. I think he knows he's not getting it, so he just goes after the drones. 4 of them go down. Pick up. Corrosive Bile hits nothing. And I love this attack down south from MARU. Oh, he's going to kill this base, isn't he? Sieging up the tanks onto the ramp. So frustrating. Such frustration here. Landing there. No. Nice Parasitic Bomb. Cancels the hatch. Oh, gosh. Parasitic Bomb. You got to unload, and he's going to unload that one. It didn't die to Parasitic Bomb. But MARU, 122 to 112 army supply. 3-3 has been... Well, actually, he doesn't have... +3 infantry. It's done now. 3-3 is now done. Good concave at the top here on the Ravagers. Corrosive Biles on the tanks. There you go. 1 tank down, but the 2 tanks at the back line and the 3rd tank at the back line are a big problem too. 79 to 95 army supply. Income is favoring MARU currently. It's a 79 drone, like 5 basing Zerg. Oh, that hatch. Or the hatch. The Roach Warren. The Roach Warren survives because MARU doesn't target fire it. Very weird, but okay. Not enough 3rd Corrosive Bile on that siege tank. Does finally get it. Banelings again crashing into tanks is just so bad. Oh, we got some Ultralisks out. All right, 6 Ultralisks in production. What is happening? Another great Parasitic Bomb. Pretty good split off there from MARU. Okay, so good. So SOO is like, hey, it's 12 minutes. Guess what I'm not making any more of? Roaches. Let's go ahead and go Ling Bane Ultralisk for now. Ghosts are on the way. MARU, no reason not to have ghosts here. They're good against Roach Ravager and really good against Ultras. Obviously, a Transfuse on that Ultra would be sick. Oh, sick Transfuse. Thank you, SOO, for reading my mind on that one. Transfuse is good. And yeah, 83 workers from SOO. He's retaking this base that got canceled twice. This base is horribly oversaturated. Might as well set up some gas geysers there, sir, or some extractors on the gas geysers. Anabolic Synthesis coming in. Now, this does put us into a point that Falcon's not a huge fan of Ultras in this matchup, right? You can win with them. It's not like you cannot win with them. But more often than not, they just get sniped. There we go. Oh, hang on. Yeah, so Ultra down, and Ultra down. And the Planetary survives, and that's 3 Ultras killed for nothing, I don't think. Look at this Ling shutting down that base. That's so cool. Yeah, it's Hydra. I mean, the current meta, it just has to be Hydra, Ling, Bane, Viper, Infester. You don't see Cyril make Ultras in this matchup, do you? Not really. Not really, no. Again, not that you can't. This is great. There are no ghosts here. Ultras in a world where there are no ghosts do great, okay? But MARU's too good to just not have any ghosts. Here's a ghost right now. And Marauders. And the Ultra. Ah, got caught up. Got caught up and killed. Ooh, this ghost just wants to die, apparently. Fair enough. Oh, sticking around when you have 30 HP, maybe not the greatest of ideas. So, oh my gosh, he got anabolic. No, he did. He got kind of splitting before anabolic synthesis. There we go. Misread that production tab a little bit. So some infestors are on the way. But yeah, it's Hydra, Ling, Bane, Infester, Viper. You don't have a ton of targets for snipes. You have a lot of splash damage available to screw with the ghosts and their targeting ability. And there's just no huge targets for the snipe to go off on. So again, not that this can't be a win for SOO, but... Okay, I love these drones transferring to a base that doesn't exist anymore. That's fun. They just immediately go back. Immediate head back to the nearest hatchery. This base has been cursed, man. Weird. That's Ultralisk, man. Okay, look at this. So he's dead, but he got 14 kills before he dies. If every Ultra got 14 kills, Ultras would be a lot better, right? Right. We're adding Widow Mines into the mix. Big fan of Widow Mines, dude. Whenever I play against a Terran player, if they're adding Widow Mines into their comp, it makes my life so much harder. Nice fungal, though. Okay, Ghost sniping up. Snipity, snipe, snipe, snipe. Ghosts are dying. Another fungal on this Ghost group would be good, but no, gets chased away by this Ghost that swings up. That's a great setup here. 59 to 41 army supply. MARU is up, and has these Ultras, no. Keep dying. Sniping Overseers is a good use of snipe too, and the Overseers are good against the Widow Mines, so you're kind of forcing the Zerg player into them. 16 Lings in production, 2 Ultras on the way. Banelings in here too. 81 workers for SOO, but doesn't really have the base count to support 81 workers considering the main is mined out and the natural base is very quickly getting to that point. So MARU, just looking at what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barracks in his main. Oh. Is this just a Ghost attack? Ghost Widow Mine attack up here? This is weird, man. Cracklings are a pretty good answer to Ghosts. Oh, EMP on the Infestor. Really wanted a fungal there. So bad. Widow Mine connections. Sometimes giveth, sometimes taketh away. Banelings don't do bonus versus Ghosts, but Ghosts don't have a ton of HP, so it's pretty good anyway. But MARU is like, I have a handful of things left. Let's keep going. Ooh, snipe on the Infestor would be sick, but it doesn't have any energy anyway. Probably a better target going to be the Ultra. And the Ultra, in fact, does get sniped. And he's dead. So this phase is going to die. And there we go. SOO taps out. MARU gets the win. There was a little bit of an attack down here. Yeah, look at this guy. Going to town. SOO GG's when he's wiping out. I mean, what does he have left is the question. So at this stage of the game, he has an Infestor and a Viper and 200 minerals in the bank. So yeah, this is just a resources lost effectiveness game. 2 hatcheries got killed. There were like 3 or 4 different cancels there too. So that's not going to work out. 35,000 to 24,000 resources lost. 11,000 resource difference in only 16 minutes is kind of bonkers. That's kind of insane, honestly. Man. All right, so that's a GG, man. MARU takes down SOO. Not that that's really a huge surprise, because again, MARU is very, very good against SOO. But I kind of like the opening from him. I wonder if we'll see more Zerg players adapt it. Like, yeah, he ended up losing 6 drones. But, I mean, his economy was great. Getting that third base down early, he replaced the drone losses, really no problem. I think what this really came down to was deciding to go Ultralisks. If he'd used all the money he poured into 16 Ultras and made Hydras instead, and just went Hydraling, Bane, Viper, Infestor, I think it goes better for him. I really do. Hydras are good, man. They're good. They're really good against Marauders, especially. And I mean, there were a ton of Marauders made today, but again, in response to the Ultras and to the Roaches. But yeah, great game. 1 Planetary did get killed today. 31 SCVs died. MARU took some hits. It's not like SOO just got steamrolled, right? It wasn't a perfect victory. But at the end of the day, that is a win and a very unique opening that I think maybe we'll see other players start to open up with against this very standard 2 racks Reaper into expand stuff we're seeing. Again, I'm not sure if Beyond came up with it. A lot of the time, these strategies were developed by lesser-known players, and then a better player, a more well-known player, adopts it, and people say, oh, yes, it was this. Like the Max Packs opening, right? The proxy gate stuff that Max Packs was doing, Protoss versus Terran, that kind of put him on the map. I think Turkey Dano came up with it, or someone else did. I don't know who it was. Is that opening dead now? I don't know. Maybe Max Packs will reveal himself one day and compete and stuff like this. Anyway, GG. And that's going to be it for me today. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, Legacy of the Void, and your Sunday. Go ahead, hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.